Have you ever seen advice online about coping and dealing with stress? And it's like, journal, take a bath, like go on a walk, and you're reading that and you're like, this is the stupidest stuff I've ever seen. Like, this person doesn't understand. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Jill and I'm the host of the Sober Powered podcast. And on my channel, I upload videos every Tuesday teaching you the science behind your experiences with alcohol and tips to stay sober. And this is the last video in my course about PAWS, or post-acute withdrawal syndrome. So if you've been with me for all 4 videos, thank you very much. And if you like this kind of format, I will keep uploading courses. So in this video, I want to talk about how to cope with symptoms of PAWS. Because like I said in my other videos, PAWS symptoms are not constant. They come and go in cycles, with each cycle lasting a few days. So it's not constant misery. But if you are experiencing symptoms of PAWS, they're going to be really uncomfortable and they're going to trigger you to drink because you've taught yourself in the past that alcohol helps when you can't sleep, or when you're feeling cranky or mad or depressed or anxious, and you have to find other ways to deal with those things. So if you look online and you see like a list of all these stupid ways of coping, you may have rolled your eyes at those in the past and thought like, this person doesn't understand actual hard life because those things don't help. And that's because we get so stuck on instant gratification that we think real things are dumb. It's just like when you're drinking or using drugs, and the experience of that is so pleasurable and amazing that it makes natural rewards like who cares? And that's the same thing here. We're so used to instant gratification and being able to instantly control how we feel that we think that actual healthy coping mechanisms are stupid. So if you're experiencing any kind of mood-related symptom that's making you want to drink to cope, I want to encourage you to do the stupid stuff. And before you turn this video off because you hate that advice, let me just explain to you why that works. So I've had 3 major triggers in my sobriety, which I've talked about on a couple episodes of my podcast, which I'll link in the description. But what happens is I get really upset, and my first instinct is to get drunk and ruin my life. And then I think like, okay, well, we don't do that anymore. And then the next thought is like, never eat ever again, or something food related. And then I think like, okay, well, that's not very helpful. Thank you, brain. And then I start cycling through the stupid stuff. So journal, take a bath, call a friend, go on a walk, go to the gym and lift the heaviest thing you can find. And eventually I settle on one that I'm at least willing to try. And if you try and you do the stupid stuff and you do the real self-care, you will feel better later. Instant gratification brings down our feelings of overwhelm and discomfort immediately. But then it rebounds a couple hours later with shame on top of it. So you feel even worse than you did before you started drinking or overeating. So instead, I want you to try to do the stupid stuff that doesn't help in the short term, but in the long term, it actually does help you cope. So the thing that helps me the most is going on a rage walk, which is just like putting on music as loud as I can get it and stomping around my neighborhood until I feel better. So with mood-related symptoms, there are going to be 2 main types. So if you're having PAWS, I want you to kind of keep this in your toolbox. So there's going to be high energy emotions like anger, where you feel like really uncomfortable, and maybe anxiety too is another one. And then there's going to be low energy emotions like depression and boredom. So when you have a high energy emotion, instead of stuffing down that emotion with alcohol, get it out of your body. Do something to get rid of the feeling. So that's where walking helps, cleaning, going to the gym and lifting the heaviest thing they have, rage journaling, venting to a friend, like anything active, going on a run that gets that energy out of your body. And if you're having a low energy emotion like depression, You're not going to be able to go on a walk or go on a run or go to the gym. That's going to be much more challenging for you. So instead, that's where you do the more gentle coping mechanisms, like take a bath, watch your favorite movie, call a friend, works in both categories. Take a nap, sometimes that's self-care. Watch YouTube, like anything that's more calm, and that's going to help you with the feeling. And specifically for pause, if you're having really powerful mood disruptions that last a couple days, just know that it's going to last a couple days and be gentle on yourself. If you can, ask someone who lives with you to help out with housework and with cooking so that you can get a little bit of a break. Maybe take a sick day from work if you can do that, or take a vacation day. Just be nice to yourself and gentle to yourself and know that it's going to pass in a couple days. But when we try to stuff down our feelings with alcohol, they always come back stronger. If this course has been helpful for you, can you please drop it a like to let me know that you like this kind of content and you want to see more of it. And I will see you in the next one.